Man is no cancer, and there is a market-based solution for every ill. Filthy, unplanned, sprawling slums girdling the world's cities surely pose no global threat. This purported mass extinction does not implicate humanity in some bogus global holocaust. Those who view man as a plague upon their neutered, new-aged paradise deserve our scorn. Our growing population certainly does not threaten some storybook eco-local balance. Aliens would not view the flowering of humanity as a swarming of maggots upon the earth. Our rightful ascendancy is wrongly seen by the green zombies as destructive and temporary. We are properly concerned first and primarily with the economics which feed our good family. War is not some outdated, insane societal flaw, but an ethical, moral, and genetic imperative. Man is no cancer spreading to threaten fairytale, otherwise healthy and stable ecosystems. Our progress is not intimately bound to the degradation of air, water, soil, and biodiversity. Look, capitalism simply mirrors nature's unassailable law of survival of the fittest. Socialist planning is not the answer to the overblown problems invented by the squishes. Our corporate fishing fleets certainly do not constitute some vast strip mining of the seas. Worldwide rainforest timber harvests simply are not as destructive as a vocal minority claims. Spreading deserts and melting ice are natural phenomena to which we can adapt, if necessary. Adding artificial taxes on emissions quickly taints the purity of the sublime free market system. Damming and channelizing rivers for water, flood control, and power are not at all acts of evil. Blowing soil erosion along with heavy doses of fertilizer, pesticides, and fossil water is not sinful. Our triumphantly righteous spread is falsely viewed by whimpering vegans as totally unsustainable. Their twisted worldview labels nearly all of our progress as some kind of a malignant metastasization. They would have our families crouch in cold darkness, chewing on rotten organic vegetables. Our economic growth cannot reasonably be described as a blind and greedy self-destruction. Unlike microbes on agar plates, human numbers are not governed by kings or natural resources. Their chicken little fables of earthly collapse are tactics to stifle our sincere efforts at progress. Providing honest, clean coal energy at low prices to consumers is no crime against humanity. Eco-scare tactics are mostly used to preserve their elite viewsheds and keep out the working class. Our civilization is certainly no scabby pox upon some illusory, pristine, and perfect earth. For the love of God, we must actually quicken development to feed our growing numbers. Human society is not some temporary destructive aberration which must soon disappear. Our survival is not intimately linked to that of the lower microbes, plants, or even animals. We most certainly are not selfishly dumping problems beyond our abilities upon future generations. It is immoral to label the likely only temporary side effects of our progress as wanton destruction. Hey, we could all still be hunter-gatherers shivering in caves with barely fire and dogs on our sides. Our tools, society, and unique souls have separated us from the beasts, and there is no going back. The future generations they say we are abandoning will review our works with awestruck wonder. So-called habitat destruction is actually the flowering of the culture ordained by our own one true God.